Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6372 in Candy Crush Saga. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing so I can continue bringing them to you. Okay, so here we go. 20 moves only to clear out 158 jelly and collect 75 stripes. Now we don't have to make all of those stripes, but we do have to collect them, so maybe we can get some help from this lucky candy dispenser, although right now there's an opportunity to see things fall through. Look at this, there's really thick frosting. The conveyor belt is going to bring the frosting in front of there. Yikes, I didn't even see that right away. I think collecting keys is going to be key. There are 8 keys on the board. We don't need all of those. So let's not worry about the corners. Let's go with the things that are the easiest to get to. Notice that a lot of these did stream out. So in those opportunities where we don't have frosting in front of us, we should really work hard to allow things to flow through. So the more marmalade and frosting we can get rid of down here, the bigger impact we can have in this area. Notice also these keys are candy coated. Not good. Ooh, I like a reshuffle when I'm trying to bring through as much as I can. Now normally I would do this to collect the key and then to get rid of the green, so this would fall down, and do another big bunch of stuff so we could bring as many of these down as possible. The problem is if I do this, it doesn't take out that green. It activates it, but it doesn't remove it. I think I'm going to do this to try to bring more and more of those lucky candies out as quickly as I can. I should have, you know what, I had 2 opportunities there and I didn't pursue that. I only went for the 1 because sometimes there's a gap of 2 and sometimes there's only a gap of 1, and my brain just didn't even register that I had the opportunity again. So let's do this. Let's bring all of those out. The more stripes we can get going on this board, the more we can open everything up. I'm having a hard time getting to those keys though. And let's try to make more gaps here. Look at that. That's kind of fun. I mean, I know it's not lucky candies, but it's not bad. All right, here we go. I love this. We're going to be hitting this key. We're going to be hitting things up here. So we're just about ready to open these up, and this will give us more stripes. And now we've got, oh, look at that. Fun things happening. Normally I want to make moves right down here, but I can't avoid making a wrapped. And then if I do this and set off this wrapped, it's going to allow me to bring down a whole bunch more of those stripes. Okay, I still need 2 keys, I think. Not doing well on this, am I? I need more and more stripes heading up here to free this area. Striped wrapped, I would love if I could get it to combo. Not quite. Oh, I still need so much here. Yikes. I'm going to set things off. When in doubt, make as much chaotic craziness on the board as you can muster. Alright, I did not do a good job of collecting the keys. So without even having opened all of this up, there's no way I can reach all of that jelly. I need to focus more on this. Let's go ahead and do that again right away. I still needed 48 jelly and 20 stripes. I'm more concerned about the jelly. I might be starting with 3 extra moves here. Hold on a second. Yeah, so if I beat this, I have to beat it in 20 moves because I've just been awarded something that I don't really deserve because not everyone is going to get the chance to get it. So let's stream these out as much as we can. While we're waiting, let's clear as much of this out as we can. I like reshuffles. I like opening this up. Okay, so here we go. Gonna try to make some stripes come in through here. And we have to get these keys. Yikes, we have limited movements we can make. Look at the fact that all of that is orange. I could get a stripe right along here, that would help. Yeah, let's make more stripes. I need more keys. The more quickly I can clear this out, I can then have maybe 2 approaches to the keys, lower and upper. Ooh, let's do this. Okay, we're getting more of those keys now. Look what we have here. If I could set this off as a Color Bomb stripe combo, my life would get a whole lot easier. But I don't know that I can, and I think orange is the way to go here. I think I need to get those keys. I just need one more key, right? There we go. So my first obligation is complete now. I was able to collect all the keys I needed. Not all the keys on the board, but all the keys I needed. And that really helps with everything else. The first time around, I didn't know I needed to focus quite so much on that. Now I still need stripes, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I should work here directly or work more on stripes. I'm going to do this. It seems like a golden opportunity. And now let's go for all the stripes we can get, right? I'm going to blow things up. Totally blow things up and hope that that creates more things. So now I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. This corner here especially was really difficult for me. But it shows a great improvement over that first run. So I'm on the right track. Keys, really important. Once the keys are collected, then I can work on cleaning up everything else. Therefore, if I can get the keys done even more quickly, I'll have more moves to clean up at the end. All right, I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. Okay, so we've got almost everything done, and we have 6 turns left. So I'm going to take a gamble that this is the one that I'm going to beat. And it also strikes me that maybe the reason I had a better outcome that second run that I showed you, didn't I start with more moves? Oh, well. Regardless, I like this idea of setting up a striped wrapped combo. But let me first talk about a couple of different pitfalls on this board. There is the possibility that if you take out in the initial stages a whole bunch here, and then the frosting develops a barrier across all of the open channels in the beginning, that you could have absolutely no moves available and the game could end. That's one pitfall, the severe pitfall. Another one is we're trying to clean up the base here, but all of the lucky candies have already converted into stripes, or however, we've collected all of our stripes. So then the lucky candies don't convert. If I had all my stripes collected and then I made this move, I would get a stripe because I made a match of 4. But if I made this move and connected these 3 and expected this to turn into a stripe, it would not, because I've already collected, and lucky candies correspond directly to order fulfillment, but if I've completed that part of the order, it won't convert. I do like, though, how many green I have up here, so I'm going to go ahead and collect all of these while also hopefully taking out a lot of the jelly I need. Okay, there we go. Now, unfortunately, I can't quite reach that, and any of the lucky candies that I get, I could do that. It would not make a stripe, so it's not worthwhile. So the conveyor belt is coming along, and I'll have another blue, but just one. I'm going to try to drop and get more blue here. There we go. Now, if I can make just a tiny little move, the conveyor belt should help me with everything else, right? That's not a tiny move. Ah, stink. Yeah, that's what happens. That does not turn into a stripe for me. All right, well, I'm going to leave this as instructive anyway. I think it's really important, those things that I expressed. And yes, we are getting so very close. All right, I hope to be back with a win very soon. Okay, so this looks fairly decent. Now notice that I'm not going to get the stripes, but I can at least hit this green here and open this up. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. And then I can take out one more green and get that one done. All right, so that did take between 10 and 15 tries, but I did find it to be a fun one. I was starting to get a little annoyed with it, but thankfully, because it was fun, I was able to make it through over 10 tries and not totally go crazy. That is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.